Good day, everybody. If you're a new person coming to my YouTube channel, welcome. I'm Patty Dooley, Independent Tupperware Consultant. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Glad to have you. Good to see you. If you don't know about my channel, I'm just a Tupperware consultant who loves to share on how to use the products in everyday living and life. And I love to share how to cook and use the products that we have. So today I am working on salad dressings. Yes, salad dressings. I've got a wonderful salad already made up here. It's got mixed greens, iceberg lettuce, some red and yellow bell peppers, some radish, cucumber, some little tomatoes, cherry grape tomatoes, the red, yellow, and the chocolate tomatoes. Just a basic salad that I've got done up in here. We're going to set that aside for the moment. We'll get to that later. Now today, really to talk about salad dressings, they're very basic and easy to make. Once you know the formula on how to fix them, the sky's the limit. I mean, there is endless possibilities of what you can do to make your own salad dressings. One thing I will say here, and I'm no doctor, so you know, I want to make that upfront and clear. I'm not a doctor, but I will say that when I was a child, uh, different foods that I ate, salad dressings, Chinese food, all this sort of stuff, back then it was a lot of packaged food. You know, my mom worked and everything, so we had a lot of prepackaged food. But the products that had MSG in it would cause me to have asthma. So, you know, you start doing that and you learn how to make other things to stay away from the MSG. And then people who have migraines are sometimes affected by MSG in food. And there are a lot of MSG in your salad dressings and things that you purchase at the store. So that's one thing to keep in mind on trying to make your own salad dressings. Plus, you can use better oils and stuff in your salad dressings that's going to best suit your health needs. Personally, I use grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil, but just keep in mind that when you use olive oil, that it does have a bit of a stronger flavor. So, you know, you want to keep that in mind when you're making your oils and stuff. But the basics for salad dressing done with oils and citrus or an acidic type thing, it's you pick one acid. That could be balsamic vinegar, it can be apple cider vinegar, rice wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, uh, such as oranges, lemons, grapefruits. It needs an acid for the balance in the salad dressing. Then you need to pick your oil. There's all kinds of oils out there. Like I said, I use a grapeseed oil. Use a light tasting oil that will not overpower all of your flavors. That's what I said. If you use olive oil, that's great. If you like that flavor, and which I do, and I like to use that. And then pick your flavors. I mean, you can use dried herbs, you can use fresh herbs, you can use spicy mustards, you can use, like here I have red curry paste, horseradish. I mean, the sky is the limit. Fresh ginger, onions, parsley, everything. And get your favorite seasonings out and try those in it. When you're using dry seasonings, crush them just a little bit to start releasing the flavor and the aroma again in them after they've sit a long time in your cabinet. You know, the smell kind of goes down the flavor. So, you know, just crush it a little bit in your hands before you put it in there. And then for a creamy dressing, you're going to want 3 parts creamy. That can be buttermilk, sour cream. I recommend Greek yogurt because it's a thicker consistency. All of it, you know, if you're going to make a good creamy dressing, go with the good stuff. Really. I tend to find that the fat-free stuff has a bit of a tart flavor to it. And I happen to have fat-free sour cream because somebody picked up the wrong thing for me. But if you're going to make it yourself, use the good stuff. You're not going to be eating it constantly, so you know the fats and things that's in it, you'll be okay. And then to that, you're going to want to add your flavorings. Once again, you can use fresh herbs and dried seasonings in your stuff. Avocado is really good, avocado dressing. So you want to go through your cabinet, see what you've got, pick out a few different flavors that you like, and just experiment. Make just a basic salad. Now I will tell you, really good basic salad dressing is take and just drizzle your oil over it. You don't want to smother it. You just want to drizzle it over it. And then take a fresh lemon, lime, or grapefruit, or orange, squeeze that over it, a little bit of salt, a little bit of that acidic, and a little bit of the oil, and you've got an amazing dressing right there on your salad. Just toss it together and you're done. It's that easy. You can add shallots, whatever you want to in there. But right now, I'm going to make a salad dressing that's really simply easy to make, and I'm going to make it in the Quick Shake here. If you don't have a Quick Shake, get in touch with me and I'll tell you how you can get one. But it has markings and stuff on here, ounces, stuff, so that's easy. So we're going to have to start with a half a cup of oil. And like I said, I'm using grapeseed oil here. Get my measuring cups out. We're going to put in a half a cup of oil. I'm just going to pour it right on in there. Put the top back on here so I don't knock it over. And then we're going to put in 1/4 of a cup of any kind of acidic type you want. It could be lemon juice, like I said before. It could be grapefruit juice. It could be lime juice. It could be any kind of vinegar. I'm going to happen to go with a red wine vinegar because I think it would taste good on that. So we're going to pour in 1/4 of a cup of that into the shaker. Just measure it out here. And you can even sweeten your salad dressings with a little bit of honey. You know, add like a teaspoon at a time until it gets to a little sweetness that you like. You can make Asian. I'm telling you, it is just unreal what you can make on your own. And then we're going to put in some flavorings because I like Italian. Just that's me. I'm going to use my little chopping prep here to chop up a good sized piece of garlic. I've got some fresh basil here, basil leaves. I'm going to throw those in there. Let's see. I've got a piece of a green onion. I'm going to throw a little bit of green onion in here and try that. And I have a little bit of dill, so I'm going to try. I mean, you can take these flavors as far as, or as much, you know, as much or as less as you want. So I'm put a little bit of that in there. And then I'm just going to take and pull my little chopping prep. I'm going to mince all of this up really fine so that it gets evenly distributed throughout the salad dressing. And you can see right there. Whew, does it ever smell good? So we've got to get that down in here. You can salt and pepper these to taste. So if you're watching salt on a diet, I mean, that's really good for you. I mean, when you're buying the dressings and stuff already made, it's hard to do that because so much stuff has so much salt in it that, you know, it's hard to regulate. So if you're somebody who's on a strict diet with health issues or something, this would be perfect for you. So we're going to put that in there, set that aside. I'm going to start out with maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Like I said, you can salt later. You know, a couple of pinches of salt is okay. And then I'm going to do just a touch of black crushed pepper in here. And that's about it. And we're going to put the little shaker top on here. Put the top on. And then just give it some taste. Just like that. Now you can make more, you can double the recipe, but as long as you stay with the what I'm trying to think, the formula for it, then you can make how much or how little you want. So we've got that right there. And I'm going to put a little bit of salad on this plate. Now if you want to dress up your salad even more, throw in some diced chicken, some fish, you know, some canned chickpeas, rinse them well. And we are just going to drizzle this over there. And the reason you want to drizzle is because we all do it, but you don't want to drown your food. You want to get the flavor of the food along with the spices and the herbs and stuff. So that right there made like a half a cup of salad dressing. And you seen how long it took. And like I said, you can play with any kind of spices and stuff that you like. I'm going to pick up I know I'm picking through here. I don't want anything really huge. That's amazing. Totally amazing. I love that. It's just simple, easy. Easy to make. So we're going to set that aside. I'm going to chew my food. And then next we're going to make a creamy dressing. In the Power Chef. But we're not using the blade. We're going to use the paddle. Get my stuff here. Now once you get the hang of this, you can do basic recipes and you'll figure out what you like and what you're putting in there. For this we're going to need a cup of mayonnaise, which I forgot, so hang right back. There we go. Got a cup of mayonnaise. Now this is going to be like a basic ranch dressing mix. So we want maybe my quarter cup here, be easier to do this in. So we're going to do 1 cup of mayonnaise in here. Now I will do a video on how to make your own mayonnaise. It's just that I used all my other homemade mayonnaise up and this is what I had left. Just a little bit more here. Now I will tell you, if you find me on Pinterest, just look up Patty Dooley, Independent Tupperware Consultant on Pinterest. You will find I have a number of boards on there that has all kinds of recipes, salad dressings. I'm constantly adding to this. So, you know, find me on Pinterest. I'll put a link below so you can do that. And then just follow me as I post recipes. I tell you what, they're like amazingly good. Now we need a half a cup of sour cream. I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup at a time. Like I said, if you want to use low fat stuff, that's fine. For me, it just tends to have a sharp taste to it. So if I'm going to use the fats, then I might as well get the good stuff. That's a half a cup there. a half a cup of buttermilk. Now, I'm not a huge fan of buttermilk, but I do like it in the salad dressings and stuff. It's great for marinating chicken, to make it tender, meats and stuff like that. But to drink it, no. And then we're going to put a half a cup in here, and depending on what you want to thin this down with, if your dressing is too thick, you can use a little more buttermilk to thin it down, a little bit of, maybe just a little bit of water, and I got the wrong lid on there. And then we're going to use a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. Now, I use this a lot in Asian cooking and absolutely love rice wine vinegar. And we want a teaspoon of that. And I'm using my Tupperware measuring spoon. Pour that in here. Like I said, I use this when I'm doing Asian cooking at home. And I go through a lot of it. I make my own sweet and sour sauce. It has to be a very dire necessity for me to go out and buy a jar of sweet and sour sauce, but because I make my own and here, and it really doesn't take any time. To that, we're going to need to use our little chopping prep here again. And we're going to put in 2 cloves of garlic. And we're going to put in some fresh parsley, which I've got here. We're going to put in the leafy parts, not so much of the stems. And like I said, you can make this based on how you like your flavor. So if you like more garlic, by all means put it in there. Because I do. I love garlic. We've got the parsley in there. Some fresh chives. Let me find my chives. I've got chives right here. Now you could dice this up if you don't have your own little chopping prep. And like I said, if you don't have one, get with me and I can help you get one. And then we're going to need some fresh dill. I absolutely love the fragrance of dill and the flavor of dill, especially in potato salads. We're going to put maybe just a little bit more dill in there. And then we're going to put the top on. And we're going to pull the cord and chop all this down real fine. Like I said, you want it fine so it distributes it throughout the salad dressing. And look at that. I mean, it's chopped down really fine. And then we're going to put that in here. And if you don't have a Power Chef or a Quick Chef Pro, let me know. Like I said, I can help you on that. If you want to know more how they work, check back through my videos. And I've got all kinds of recipes in there. We want to go kind of easy on the salt. I know I'm jumping the subject here, because some of the stuff is already salty. So we're just going to put a touch in there and we can taste it and then add more. And then we're just doing some freshly ground pepper in there. And then we're going to put the top on. And then we're going to use the paddle to get this on there, right? There we go. And we're just going to pull. You don't want to pull it real hard. You want to get it started to blending because the yogurt is thick, the sour cream. And then blend it just like that. That's all there is to it. Oh my gosh. I wish they had smell-o-vision. Just, oh. Like I said, add more spices to this if you want. If you don't have everything fresh, go ahead and use dried. And that's all you have to do is just kind of squish it a little bit to release the flavors. I'm going to taste this a little bit. Oh my word. Oh, this is like amazingly good. Amazing. And you've seen everything I've put in it. I've put all fresh stuff in here, very little salt. Like I said, you can use dry herbs, all that. And we made it in no time flat. I mean, that's how easy it is. That right there is going to, oh, I tell you what, it's going to be a baked potato night for me. Baked potato and salad, really. What more could you ask for? To store it, just put it in a liquid airtight container and store it in the fridge if it lasts that long. If it lasts that long. Because once you start making your own homemade stuff, I guarantee you, everybody's going to want it all the time, and it's not going to last very long in the fridge. It's just not. Because it's going to be so good. And the flavor is so different. It's fresher, crisper flavor than using the bottled stuff. And like I said, you're not having all the, all that salt in your food, the MSG, all the preservatives, everything in there. You know what's gone into your food. You know how you made it. So it's really quick and healthy for you. And I'm going to set up another little plate of salad. Now, as you can tell, this is going to be my lunch. I'm going to have two different kinds of salad. And then I'm going to take another spoon and I'm just going to drizzle that over that. I cannot tell you how awesome that tastes. Really, really does. So you guys, get out there and find some basic ingredients today. Start making your own salad dressings, your own flavored oils and stuff to put on your salads. It's like super easy to do. I cannot say enough about how good they are. And like I said, you can play with flavors on everything. Follow my Pinterest board and I'll be posting more as I find more salad dressings and things like that to put up on Pinterest. You don't need to buy all those prepackaged mixes and stuff. Yeah, they're easy, and I'll admit on occasions I have bought them, but when you see how fast and easy it is to make your own, you'll never go back. You just won't. And your family will be even more healthy because of it, of the foods that you're serving. So you guys, I appreciate you watching. If you'd like to know more about the Tupperware products that I used today, just contact me at pattydooley@hotmail.com and I'll be happy to share with you about them. At any time that you want the current catalog and brochure, contact me and I will mail one out to you. Like, comment, share, follow me here on YouTube. I would love it if you did. Share them on Facebook. Share the recipes with your friends. You never know who just might be looking for something. And like I said, follow me on Pinterest and I'll be sharing more stuff on there. So you guys have a great day and I appreciate you being here and watching. And until we see each other again, be blessed. Bye-bye.